I don't know what it is, but something about just eating outdoors in the wilderness, having your guns, and your burrito, of course. Let's see what happens. We got one in the chamber. I got about, I don't know, 10 to 15 rounds in there. Something is up, and I don't like it. Fucking trial and error, gents. Trial and error, shooters. All right. That's weird. What was causing that? All right, shooters. So I already pretty much cleaned up after myself regarding the range. She's got about 200 rounds shot through her today. Let's take a look at that pin like we were talking about. And there it is. You could even see it. Wish I had like a pen or something to show you guys, but here's the roller mechanism, and if you look just past that, just right there, you can see that little pin. Let me see, I'll break it down shotgun style so you guys can really get a look. You can see how that pin's no longer centered. See how much is sticking out? That's about, I don't know, I'm just guesstimating about 20 thousandths sticking out. I don't know if that's causing any issues, because I mean, you guys did see I was having some stovepipe failures, so but I mean, you can clearly see it's not even flush on this side, so I wasn't making that up. And I mean, it survived about 200 rounds, so I guess I'm grateful for that, but I'm wondering if that's, you know, that's just, consider that a warning to any potential Alamo15 buyers, guys. I'm still waiting on them. I've emailed them, I've even called, but again, still waiting on a proper response. So what'll happen is when I get home, I'll probably just take like a little flathead and just kind of push it back in there, make sure it stays in. It's not the roller pin. I want to emphasize that. It's not the roller pin. The roller's fine. That's nice and centered. It's still good to go, as you can see. But it's actually the, I don't even know what that is. That's not the disconnect pin. What the hell am I saying? It's the mounting for, this looks like the internal piece that holds, I don't know, you guys, I'm not good with the verbiage. It's not the disconnect, and it's not the, maybe it is the disconnect. I'm fucking retarded. But all right, guys, I mean, you guys see the damage right there. There's the proof. All right, so just be warned, fellas. Be warned, all right? Still a fantastic product. I still love it. I mean, is it worth the money? That's a whole different scenario, but that's a whole different subject. But that's just something that again, I want to assume perhaps I'm doing something wrong. I never want to blame the manufacturers, but in this case, this is the second range day in a row that I have had this issue. Like we said, I don't know what's causing it. I think the pin's just maybe a little too loose, but maybe if that pin can be just a couple thousandths bigger, so it has that nice and tight and snug fit, so it doesn't work itself loose over time. Maybe I just sprayed too much lube. Who the hell knows? Until I get a response from Graves themselves, we'll kind of leave it up in the air. All right, shooters. So she's cooled off. We've been home for a while. I haven't really gave her a good cleaning, but she is due for one, naturally. So we're going to break this down. Take them apart here. What was causing that? I don't know. But you can still clearly see. Let me see, get it as close as I can in there. That pin is still sticking out a little bit. So what we're going to do here is take a generic tiny little flathead of the sorts. I'm just going to shove that little son of a bitch back in. Should get some better lining. You know what? Alright, shooters, so I actually grabbed my stream light that's just off camera here. So you can hopefully see a little bit better. But you can still see, as I get it as close as I can, there you go. That little pin just right there, if you look closely, you can see it shining just a little bit offset. So what we're going to do is take generic little flathead here, a little computer tool. I'm going to shove that son of a bitch right back in and just even it out. You can see it slid right back in. So, I don't know if that's like, actually I pushed it over a little bit too much. I don't know if that's like wear and tear, but it's definitely something to look out for on this trigger system. I don't know if that's just a defective pin that I received. So, again, I always like to blame myself, but I don't know if that's just a defect in this possible pin. Maybe that's just a common flaw regarding this trigger, but just be warned, fellas, that is a thing, and it's until I hear back from Alamo themselves, we'll see what happens. All right, fellas, I'll keep you guys updated. Stay safe and shoot straight, fellas.